Yo, so in this video, I'm going to teach y'all how to be a dog because apparently nobody's a dog anymore. I mean, jeez, I'm out here getting promotions left and right. I'm going to be the CEO of this company pretty soon. And, I don't even want to take on that kind of responsibility. And I work for a monster corporation. And I'm a moron. And I might be the CEO because nobody has a dog in them. What? You might not even know what I mean. It might be a lost term. Breaks my heart. To be a dog means that you look a challenge in the eye and you spit on that motherfucker and you attack that motherfucker. I don't know how else to say it. And I truly don't know why some people have that dog in them and some people don't. Please leave a comment down below. I've been thinking about it forever. And I'll be honest, it's a majority. Or a majority who don't have any dog in them. I mean, no. You can't dig deep. You can't do nothing. I mean, I'll tell you a little story about how I think the dog was born in me. See, sports help develop the dog in somebody. They really help put that dog in you. And I didn't have it. To be quite frank, I really think I had a breakthrough moment. We were running around a field. This was a mean coach. My God, I had a variety of mean coaches. That probably helped. I had a lot of coaches that liked to get in fights. I mean, it was just unbelievable. These guys were just mean dudes. The baby boomer generation, let's just all admit that they took sports way too far. I mean, did they create great athletes? Yes, they did. Unbelievable. Playing high school baseball was a fucking nightmare. Every single kid got fucking drafted that we played against. We still won this. Somehow, I won the state championship in my fucking senior year. I don't even want to take credit for it because I still can't believe the fucking shit even happened. What a stroke of fucking luck that was. I still have nightmares that we lost it, so I never felt like I won it in the first place. But anyways, that's not the fucking point. If you don't have that dog in you, then you're not gonna succeed. And I'm going to, I might not personally take your job because I might not work in the same industry as you, but let me just put it to you this way. Like, if I got hired into a company and you are not a dog and you had only been working there for a year, you're food to me. I'm going to eat you. It's going to be ugly. And, this is what, if you really want to be a dog, because there's always a bigger dog out there. There's always a bigger dog. That's one thing you've got to keep in mind. But, you see, this is mental warfare, okay? This is mental warfare. Being a dog is when you find out when your boss goes to work and you make sure you show up 5 minutes before him. Just so he sees you pulling in. Gee, he's going to say, my God, this kid's a savage. Then if he makes a comment like, oh man, bright and early today. You're like, oh, really? I felt like I was running behind. Not sarcastic. You keep it cool. You keep it cool. You don't want to insult the guy, but you got to eat him. And by eat him, I mean eat their soul. Please comment below if you think, what I'm saying in this video, does it make me a psychopath? Are people who really have that dog in them just psychopathic and need to seek help? Because, I know I need to seek help, but I don't know if that's, the main cause. So, yeah. Basically, what it all comes down to is you are either a dog. By the time you are an adult, like I said, some of these lessons I learned as a kid. The lesson was I had this baseball coach, and every time in my life, I think I had been told maybe to run around the field 2-3 times. This guy insists we're running 10, and he's timing them. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Was it child abuse? Maybe. But that's not what's important. What's important is that we got to, your brain actually sets limits for itself. It's not even real. We got to, number 4. Why number 4? Because it was one more than we had ran before. And this guy, every other coach that I ever had would say, okay, that's it. When there's chubby kids passing out, it was just unbelievable. This one kid was having an asthma attack, a profound asthma attack, okay? They told him to just get down on a knee, and they called over his uncle or something to bring him an inhaler. It was unbelievable. This guy was ruthless. So anyways, he just insists that now we have to run 11. And I'm like, oh, fucking Jesus Christ, this is unbelievable. I think I was 12, but I would always practice with my older brother. And this was actually my older brother's coach. And I'm not joking you, dude. That chubby boy that I was just mentioning before, dude, it was like a coming to moment in this guy. Out of nowhere, this kid stands up on his knee like Tyson Fury in the 12th. It was unbelievable. And I'm not joking you. This is giving me a little goosebump. He starts crying and running. And it was goddamn inspirational, man. My Lord. To this day, I mean, I don't really care. I don't remember the kid's name. He was a brief player on the team. But I do know he had eating problems. Like, he did consume a lot more calories than he burned. So, when you consume a lot more calories than you burn, you are likely to gain fat deposits, a.k.a. on your fat ass. But he overcame all those years of putting those ding-dongs in his fat mouth. All of those zebra cakes straight to his bulging waistline. He overcame it in this one moment, and it was truly beautiful. The most wild part was that he was crying. And then the coach just gets the Spirit of Christ in him. And it's like, this is it. This is the moment. Yes. Yes! And he didn't even care if the rest of the team got it. He knew that if we saw this one kid, that he would do it. What happened was, we all felt this jolt of this crazy energy inside of our bodies, and we fucking ran those last, what were we on, 4? So we had to go 7 more. Yeah, we ran the 7th. And dude, we busted them at like a rate faster than the first one. So now ask yourself, how does that make sense? That doesn't make sense, considering that these parameters are limited, just like every other kind of like model you would, any other like phenomena you would model in nature. But this is just a much different one. A slightly significant push will give you unproportionable amounts of results once that spirit hits you. And you'll feel it in you. But you have to just, I can't explain it. Maybe you need a dude to yell at you. You know what I mean? Like this kid, he would probably be on my 600-pound life right now. He's probably a fucking Marine now, this kid. So, I just wanted to be it was really a lesson to me because he was the most physically incapable person of doing this. And, you know, he had just been down and I don't know, man. I don't know I think the coach was kind of getting on him, telling him to get the fuck up. And like, I mean, I don't think he just got up on his own. I think he was being verbally abused, which really seemed to kick it into gear. But like I said, minor child abuse from a loving place will result in that dog. And I guess if, you know, there's people out there who never got that. And if you have a dog in you, that's fantastic. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you, dude, because you're a full-grown adult now and you were failed by your parents. Yeah, I made this whole video as a solution, but I didn't account for the fact that all those years of failed parenting. Well, shit. I got nothing for you guys. Hopefully you can find like a mentor or something. Yeah. Or you were just so soft that you didn't listen to your parents. I've seen people like that. That's honestly the likely case. You had tough parents who were successful, and you gave it all up. You gave it all up. So, you know who you are. I don't have to keep fucking talking. Yeah, third generation rich kids are usually soft. It's statistically proven. Like I said, just take in mind that experience that I had. Someone who had already achieved great success in their life and been through those moments, they don't want to see their kids go through anything like that. They've done all that for them. They worked so they didn't have to. You know what I mean? So, it's a great lesson. I don't know. It was a cool story, and I'm out.